Welcome back to the Fam Fantasy League. It's this is a week 2 recap. We'll put out week 3 tomorrow. I just wanted to go over some things. Sometimes I'm pretty accurate with things. Sometimes I'm less accurate. So here we go. I made some predictions last week to Tonka Blanco versus Laporta Potty, and I said Tonka was going to win by 10. Thought it was going to be a total blowout. Well, didn't really work that way. Turns out Laporta won by 3.28 points. So I was definitely a loser in that one. But when I go dig over and look at my roster, I had some issues there. I think Laporta was just fine. He got really lucky on the day because I had Cooper Cup. He went out early. If Cooper Cup doesn't go out early, I don't miss this prediction, and I'm not wrong often, to be honest. I don't even know how wrong I was there. I just lost by a lot. I know that I know his 2-hole was clinching up pretty tight there at the end of the game, and then he managed to kick a field goal, and then he thought it was over. Had they thrown one single play to Kyron Williams on that last drive, I was in the money, but it didn't happen that way. Good for you, Laporta Potty. That was the biggest win of your life, probably, and I'm proud of you. Sometimes people have good days, and sometimes people don't. You definitely you didn't have quite the setback I did, so I don't want to make a lot of excuses. I am a top fantasy player in the country. I rank you somewhere around not in the top in the country, and that's okay too because people are different. They're good at different things. But your roster looks good. I'm not going to talk about next week yet, but you don't appear to have any players hurt. So now we'll move down to let's look. The next score had Jaden Savis versus Tyreke Blinders. This particular one, I said Jaden Savis by 8 because I'm like, Jaden's got this. This is a big day for him. As a matter of fact, I think I even said Tyreke Blinders to start with, but I felt like this possibly was Jaden Savis. Maybe this was his time. That's what I thought. And so I projected him to win by 8. Turns out Tyreke beat you by 11.44. I also lost that because, to be honest, you can't get your stuff together. If you could, I would be setting 1-1 right now. Should be 2-0. We all know it's kind of a fluke what happened. It's not that big a deal. T-Law's Little Pits. Now here's one right here. I made a comment, T-Law's Little Pits versus Pack Full of Love. T-Law's Little Pits, I said was going to win big. I didn't even give a prediction just because it was going to be a landslide victory. And not only should it have been a landslide victory for T-Law's Little Pits, it was completely the opposite way, to the point to where I'm not sure how much belief I have in T-Law's Little Pits right now, because Pack Full of Love, this is unbelievable. I predict you to win big, didn't even give a score. ESPN projected you to win by 28. Excuse me. Pack Full of Love was projected to lose by 28. Just by that swing alone, a Pack Full of Love, he won by 71.78 points. Makes me a third loser. Again, thank you for not pulling your weight there. You have one guy questionable, so I don't know if Rashad White went out during the game, but looking at the rosters, it doesn't look like you even missed anybody. You literally just got absolutely destroyed. I don't know how else to – let me look at it because you're projected to win by 28. This is actually real sad. This is why the Jaguars aren't good, because they have fans like you who I don't know how good you are in fantasy football. Absolutely terrible. I'm looking at your roster. I don't know where you went wrong to be so low, or where did they go so high? What am I looking at? Yeah, you lost big. big. James Cook, maybe, Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison Jr. You know what? I take that back. Marvin Harrison Jr., he had 4 catches the first day. Maybe he was destined to be good, but he definitely wasn't the first week. He was actually terrible, which is what led me and probably ESPN to project you to win big. Let's move on to the old big Decker there. Diddy's Disciples versus Big Decker. The projection was Disciples to win. The final score was Big Decker won by 51.66. That would be my 4th loser of the day because Diddy's Disciples can't get it together. here's the thing: when you change your name in the middle of the season, it's real suspect, and nobody knows why you do it, right? So we don't know why you changed your name. We don't know what you've been doing on the side or what kind of name you developed online or whatever. Either way, something weird's going on. I don't think your head was in it. That's why you got blasted. It's not a big deal. Probably should have been 4-0 because I'm that good at picking, but you guys can't pull your weight. Mine was a fluke. That's different. I had 3. You can't pull the weight, and 1 greatest game of the guy's life. Unbelievable turn of events. I'm on 4. Next, we have 50 Shades of Trey versus CD's Nuts. I projected 50 Shades to win, and guess what? 50 Shades won by 24.26 points. So thank you, 50 Shades, for getting it right. The only guy that who makes me look like a genius. The other 4, like I said, was a fluke or whatever. It's not that big a deal. But yeah, 50 Shades of Trey went really big with that, and I think I know there's some injuries, but I didn't really research this, of course, and I'm not editing, so this is one shot. This is a one-shot pony here, guys. Is what we're doing, and it doesn't look like really anybody's out that matters. Nakua, but you didn't have him this week anyway. 50 Shades, you just blasted him with your own people. CD's Nuts. Let me go find it really fast. Where are you? Okay. Who are you missing? Maybe that was why you lost so big. Anybody you lost this week? I mean, you don't have Kenneth Walker, but I don't recall if you lost him this week. I didn't pay attention. He plays for Seattle. As we all know, they suck, so nobody watches Seattle or cares or pays attention. So my digs hurt versus Payne in the Bass. I project Payne in the Bass to win. Payne in the Bass won 32.94 points. Thank you for making me a winner. It seems like 2-4 is not good, but I could probably still make the playoffs at 2-4 currently. It's not that big a deal. Matter of fact, I think Burgers, didn't you guys go 6-4 last year? Made the playoffs. Same thing, same difference. So listen, everybody. Listen, I like what you guys are doing. This is just a recap. I can't wait for tomorrow when I put out the weekly picks. That way I can actually get in depth about your players, not just talk about last week. So that's it. I appreciate you listening in. This is a no-edit video. Probably should have said it at the first. If you watched it this far and you're not in the league, that's actually unbelievable because this channel sucks if you're not in the league. Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow with our Week 3 predictions. And when you do it like that, like to end the show, you should know where the button is to end the show because I'm not going to edit it. So I think I got it.